What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm going to talk about a disturbing story out of Ocala, Florida, and it involves this piece of crap right here. This is 21-year-old Saul Garcia Macias, and he's currently locked up with murder charges of his girlfriend, Sophia Lugo, age 17. This dude right here, like I said, is a piece of crap. He's 21 years old. She's 17 years old. Before I even get into that, I want to play you this news article real quick. It shows that how he killed her and what he did after doing such a thing. I don't know what it is about these dudes out here, but I mean, she's 21. He's 21. She's 17. They should have never been together from the jump. And sometimes when good girls like bad guys, this is the result. And as tragic as it is, I think it could have been avoided. Check this out.
On the left, new video of an accused killer making his first appearance in court. Saul Garcia Macias is charged with murdering his girlfriend on the right, 17-year-old Sophia Lugo. That suspect was on the run for more than 2 weeks. Prosecutors wanted to make sure he wouldn't get out of jail. And as Fox 35's Deborah Cho reports, the judge agreed with them.
Marion County Sheriff's Office tells us that this is where the murder happened of Sophia Lugo on December 10th. Investigators say when they got here, they found her on the floor, dead from an apparent gunshot. Now, the suspect, Sophia's boyfriend, apparently has not had just one run-in with the law. He's had several, we found out.
Sir, you're before the court. You're charged with one count of murder.
On Thursday, the man accused of killing his 17-year-old girlfriend faced a judge for the first time. Detectives say Saul Garcia Macias killed Sophia Lugo inside an Ocala home and ran away after lying to his mom about what happened. Deputies have been searching for him for weeks. He finally called investigators and agreed to talk with them after saying he was lost in the woods for weeks.
Where he came up with a story of masked individuals breaking into his home and killing Sophia. Due to the evidence that the detectives had collected and witness statements, he was placed under arrest.
This is not Garcia Macias' first run-in with the law. In 2016, when he was 13, he was suspected of being involved in several car burglaries. In 2017, he led deputies on a chase following a car break-in. In 2021, he was suspected of driving a car while a passenger was firing shots at deputies. Investigators say he was an illegal immigrant, and any time he was suspected of a crime, he would run away.
Every time that he has become a suspect in these cases, he is known to disappear. It is the belief that he is going back to Mexico, which is where he is from.
The teen's family gathered Wednesday night in tears. Sophia's aunt says the holiday season is really tough for the family dealing with this loss.
And I was like, she's going to be so happy, when she opens that. She's going to be like, oh, thank you, Aunt, because you got me everything I wanted. And it's so hard that she's not going to get to open it.
The suspect currently is being held with no bond. Prosecutors requested that, and a judge approved that this morning. Reporting here in Ocala tonight, Deborah Cho, Fox 35 News.
All right, guys, let me read you this article real fast from Law and Crime that has some more details about this idiot and what he did to this girl. And it reads as follows. A 21-year-old man in Florida was arrested this week for allegedly killing his 17-year-old girlfriend, blaming the crime on fictitious masked men, then disappearing for 2 weeks, claiming he had been lost in the woods. Saul Garcia Macias was taken into custody on Wednesday and charged with one count of homicide, dangerous, deprived murder without premeditating, in the slaying of Sophia Lugo, authorities announced. According to a news release from the Marion County Sheriff's Office, deputies at about 12:55 a.m. on December 10th responded to a report regarding a suspicious death at a residence located at the 1000 block of Northwest 111th Court in Ocala, Florida. The home is about 80 miles northwest of Orlando. Upon arriving at the address, first responders quickly located a female at the scene, later identified as Lugo, suffering from a apparent gunshot wound. She was pronounced dead at the scene. According to a probable cause affidavit obtained by law and crime deputies and medical personnel, said Lugo's body was located on the floor in her bedroom with a significant amount of blood around her. Her body was in the home of Garcia Macias's mother, who told authorities that since she found Lugo's body, she had been unable to locate her son. An examination of the body revealed Lugo suffered a penetration wound to the front left side of her throat beneath her chin that appeared to be from a close or contact gunshot wound. There were no other signs of trauma to the body, but deputies noted that she had a freshly done tattoo on her right arm that said Saul. In an interview with detectives, Garcia Macias' mother initially said she had awoke that evening to a thump she had thought was her cat. When she got up to investigate, she found the victim and used the victim's phone to call 911. She said she looked inside and outside for her son, but could not locate him. She last saw him a few hours earlier at about 10 o'clock p.m. when she said that his girlfriend was coming over to the residence. However, the mother later admitted to lying during her initial interview. She said on the night of Lugo's death, Garcia Macias woke her up and her boyfriend and told her that masked men came into the residence and killed his girlfriend. According to the defendant, they grabbed his girlfriend and shot her, the affidavit states. The mother advised the defendant she was calling the police, and the defendant fled the residence at the time. The mother denied hearing a gunshot of any other disturbance before being woken up by her son. She also told police that when she went to check on Lugo, her boyfriend heard her son say he had done something to the victim. Authorities searched for Garcia Macias for 17 days without success. When on December 27th, he called the sheriff's office and said he'd heard that deputies wanted to speak to him, but did not know why. He told police he was using the phone at a local store and agreed to be picked up by the deputies. During the interview, Garcia Macias claimed he did not know what was going on and he had been lost in the woods. The defendant advised that he had only just found out that law enforcement wanted to speak to him and that he was lost in the woods since the night of the murder, the affidavit states. He advised he has just been walking in the woods until he found the store and asked to use the phone. He further claimed that he and Lugo were in his room when he went into the bathroom, which is when the alleged attack took place. During that time, he heard a sound outside the bathroom, like people walking around. Then he heard a gunshot, the affidavit states. He advised that he came back out of the bathroom and found the victim deceased. He did not see the unknown person who shot the victim and did not hear any voices or arguing before the gunshot. Garcia Macias further stated that since he left the house, he had not been in contact with anyone because he had been wandering lost in the woods. Police noted that his sneakers and clothes were clean and different from what he was wearing at the time Lugo was killed when he left. A judge ordered that he be held without bond, specifically noting that his status as an undocumented immigrant made him a flight risk. Gainesville ABC affiliate WCJB reported. That's the news, and I do hope the family does get justice for Sophia. You know what I'm saying? Lugo. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I know it's a tragedy, and I'll try to choose my words correctly, but I'm going to be honest. You know, I am in my channel. First thing is this. As parents, especially when we have daughters, it's our responsibility to make sure they're safe And it's also our responsibility to make them know their worth and their importance in society and as members of the family. Now, as parents, we also have to keep our children, whether they're male or female, away from hostile threats. Even though they come under the premise of being nice people and stuff like that, obviously you can see this dude right here was an idiot and he was selfish. And you see a lot of this now. You see crimes where, dudes are doing stuff to girls and stuff like that they claim they love, but it's all dealing with internal or external selfishness. This dude shot this girl in the throat in his mama's house, his mother's house. 21-year-old man with a 17-year-old daughter. 17-year-old girl. Let's not knock that out neither. Shouldn't even have been. Look at this motherfucker up here. Saggy pants. Obscene gestures. Nothing in that picture screams male leadership. And if that was my daughter, this motherfucker would not have been with her. Now, I'm just speaking from my standpoint. He's 21 years old, a full-fledged adult with a 17-year-old girl in his house, 12 o'clock at night. I don't understand it. I know it's Christmas break. She probably still in high school, but hell to the no. His mom in the house. He shot her with his mom in the house. She laid up in the bed with her boyfriend sleep. Gonna lie and say she ain't hear the gunshot and all this other stuff. Then he gonna tell a lie. He was in the bathroom and some people came in there. Well, if you was in the bathroom, then you came out. How'd you know they was masked? See the game? Then he changed the story again. Runs out the house. Supposedly he went and told his mom. She go in there and find him. She go in there and find Sophia on the ground. He runs away because he knew he was wrong. Whether he was playing with the gun or not. You know what I'm saying? She's gone. Gone. That's a beautiful young lady. As parents, man, you got to tell people their worth, especially these young girls, because this guy, 21 years old. Obviously, his mind is that of a child with the excuse that he gave and with him being able to get her. I remember we was younger, man. Girls were like, yo, you're too old to be messing with me. Or it was just age meant something. It's like now it doesn't. And that's the one thing that's like, this whole thing could have been avoided. How old are you? 21. Get the fuck out my house and leave my daughter alone. And if I catch you around him, I'm gonna crack your jaw. Like none of that. I don't know. I don't understand this whole situation. Just his mentality. You thought it was a good idea to shoot the girl, whether it's accidental or not, run out, go into hiding, come back after you realize this ain't going away. You go to a store. Oh, I was in the woods. Sneakers and everything clean and different than what you had on. Who gave you the clothes? What, they had a Salvation Army in the fucking woods? See the stupid stuff? This guy's an idiot. Shouldn't have been around in the first damn place. Ladies and gentlemen, man, when you got children out here, whether they male or female, man, teach them their worth. Teach them their worth. She's a beautiful girl. This dude ain't living reckless. He got a criminal history of a whole bunch of dumb stuff. He obviously don't care about his life, and he proved he didn't care about hers. Did anybody even vet this guy? I'm wondering. Because think about it. His mom covered for him, then came back and recanted the statements. You took the cell phone of the girl and used that to call the cops. She in your house dead. Your son ran out of there and left it all on you. I'd have roasted him. Now he's sitting in jail looking dumb as hell. This girl gone, and you could see her family cared about her. I don't want to get too much into this, man. It's just a tragedy. It is. She didn't even reach adulthood yet. And dealing with a dude like this, and it's a lot of scenarios out here, man. If y'all are parents, man, look out for your kids. Because, this could very well happen to them, whether they male or female. There's some knucklehead girls out here too. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. May Sophia Lugo rest in peace, and hopefully her family will get the justice. But I just think it's fault on both ends, whether it's minor or major. This should have never had happened. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.